changes.
Hey, good afternoon everybody. Welcome into the Rockstar Flipper YouTube channel. Today's February 23rd, 2019. It's Saturday, and I didn't have to look at my phone for that date because today happens to be my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom, and any of you that do know my mom, feel free to say happy birthday, or if you see her in the Facebook group or YouTube or whatever, you can wish her happy birthday. She's gonna be, I'm not allowed to say because I value my life. She's a little bit older than me, but happy birthday, Mom. We're getting ready to take her out. So today's story, a lot of people sent me this link. God, I must have got it like 20 times. It's spread like wildfire and it's crazy. And I figured some of you need some positivity. Is that a thing? Positive positivity for this weekend, this week, the rest of the, what's left of February. And so there was a story that a 86-year-old gentleman on eBay purchased a VHS player, a VHS, VCR, where you put it in there and you play your old VHSs. And he purchased it because he had a collection of original family movies and vacations and his retirement party and even his own wedding. And so he needed to buy a player so he could see all of these old movies. He ended up purchasing one. I believe it came from St. Louis, and they identified the seller. He was a 31-year-old, younger guy. And I believe I'm looking at it, out of near St. Louis. And so he sent it to him. It was packed all nice. It ended up showing up and it worked awesome. The 86-year-old admitted in his letter, he hand wrote a letter to the seller, which was kind of cool. He hand wrote it and sent it back because he had the, the address from where it came. And he admitted that he had to get, his grandkids' help to figure out how to run it. But after it was all said and done, he was able to watch all of these old movies and everything worked out very awesome. The thing worked great and he was very happy about how it was packaged and how well it looked and the condition. And the transaction just went phenomenal. And so he wrote that letter, and of course the guy that was the seller got it and was like, that's awesome, this is better than any feedback I can get. I don't even know if he got feedback. I'm not sure if the 86-year-old gentleman knows how to leave feedback. He might, we'll have to wait and see, but I just thought it was cool to let you guys know that not all buyers on eBay are scammers. They're not all bad people. They don't all send us, terrible, horrible messages. A lot of them are just regular people who want to buy a good item at a good price, and they come on eBay or Amazon or wherever they go for that, exact purpose. And so I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the computer. I'm going to show you guys this little story along with the letter that this gentleman wrote and sent, a hand letter, hand signed, sent it back to his sellers. And I want you guys to remember, while you're watching this, while you're reading this, and while you're seeing this, that 98% of buyers are this guy and they treat you well. All right, here we go. I just copied this over from Fox News. It's on every website across the entire internet and country. But 86-year-old orders VHS player from eBay, sends touching letter to seller after finally rewatching his home videos. This one, credit Fox News to Michael Bartiromo. Is that Bartiromo? Is that his? Bartiromo is probably his name. Here's the letter. I'm going to go ahead and zoom up on it. It's dated February 10th, 2019. This video went viral last week. Hi, and he uses the guy's name. I found many old VHS tapes recently and wanted to see what is on them and realized I had no player. So I went to eBay for the first time and discovered your offer. That's great. This was a first-time eBay buyer. 86 years old, his first time on eBay. I bought your VHS and you shipped it within a few days. The VHS looks new and unused. Amazing. I had some issues getting it going, which were mine and not the player. I'm 86 and perhaps not up to my game, but I do get there eventually. And I did, and discovered the VHS works perfectly. Thank you so much for your care, your efforts, and your promptness. I watched tapes from my retirement party from 25 years ago, which I had never seen before. Geez, were we young. Then a tape of my wedding with all of the family and friends, many of which are no longer around. Then skiing trips, kids growing up, travels, and most importantly, the gentle maturing of my family. Each one more fun than the last, all thanks to your generous selling of the VHS player. I thought you would appreciate how much someone has enjoyed your offer. Best regards, and he signed it. And then this just showed up to the seller one random day. He had no idea. And so there's the recap of it, and pretty much all the Twitter comments and responses were just very positive. And this goes to show you guys, not every buyer is terrible. So keep that in mind, just my little positive motivation. Keep selling, and you might end up with a letter like this in the mail too. So I'll link this story if you want to read it. And if you have any comments about it, leave it below. I appreciate it. Sorry to cut the video a little shorter than usual today, but we do have to take Mama Rockstar out. So thank you so much. And a big, big thank you. If you notice in the first part of this video, I'm wearing a shirt that probably looks familiar. It's a Robert Graham, and it came from Mr. Matt Miller. I'll link his eBay store below. It's Amo Transversarius 3. He is actually a veterinarian or former veterinarian who very generously sent me this Robert Graham. So thank you, Matt, for that as well. And if you guys have any extra large Robert Grahams that are out of the usual, out of the norm, let me know, and I'll be interested in taking a look at them. Okay, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, wonderful weekend. Make sure you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.